I'd like to call this meeting to order. This meeting is being videotaped. And where would you like to start, Ray?
No minutes, no updates. So brings us to the quick update on the police cruiser accident. For the insurance settlement, we did receive the additional funds on the equipment. So the grand total that the town received is $46,372. We paid about 30 or 31,000. 30,836 was the price for the 2019 cruiser with markings. So that leaves about 15,000 and change for the upfitting. I haven't heard any projections since the upfitting has started as far as what the cost will be. We're hoping the new cruiser will be done this Wednesday. We'll see.
Okay. You want to go on to Oak Ridge Golf Course?
And
Or no?
just confirming. Okay. I think we announced this 2 weeks ago when we talked about it, that the foreclosure auction, the bankruptcy auction, are still both scheduled for Wednesday, May 22nd, 11 a.m.
Okay. New business. Award 2019 lawn mowing contract.
The bids came in on Friday. 3 bidders. The low bid was Art Kaczynski, Artscape Landscaping. He's been the low bidder the last couple of years. And I'd recommend awarding it to Art.
Do we have a dollar amount?
It's a
Or is it a closed bid?
it's kind of
all
a
laid out.
Oh, it's
per-
already there. Okay.
per mowing pricing.
Yep.
Second.
Any further discussion?
Just the normal. My brother-in-law was one of the bidders, not the one that won the bid, so I don't have any conflict by voting, but
Any other discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
aye.
Aye. Reorganization after 5/20 town election.
So up to you. Hey Timmy, there is a budget meeting May 22nd. You could take 5 minutes at the beginning of that. You could wait and do it May 28th. I'm mostly advocating that it's not important enough to do on May 21st just to have yet another meeting.
Right.
It'll keep for either one of
Definitely
those days.
It's not necessarily important enough to do at the 522 budget meeting either.
I think we're far enough behind in the budget season where we gotta just start budgets on that, the meeting on that day and deal with this at our next select board meeting.
528.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
That's fine. And we're already at public service announcements.
So, this Saturday, the 18th, is Clean Sweep Bulky Waste Recycling Day. Closest location, Northfield Highway Garage, 49 Caldwell Road. That's off Route 142. And you got flyers at Town Hall and information on the website. Great way to get rid of stuff. Although there's a price disposal fee for just about everything. And then secondly, Saturday, May 25th at 1:30 at the Slate Memorial Library. They have a presentation sponsored in part by the Cultural Council, Attracting Birds, Butterflies, and Other Beneficials with naturalist John Root. So you learn how to welcome songbirds, hummingbirds, butterflies, and other beneficial organisms to your yard and neighborhood.
Before we go on from public service announcements, Board of Health at their next meeting, June 4th, is going to be discussing and possibly voting on body art regulations. So If anybody has any interest or wants to say anything, they can send written information in or show up at the meeting.
Okay. You wanna scoot down to other business?
Yep.
Correspondence, town clerk's retirement effective 6/30/2019.
Got a copy of her letter. I'll go ahead and read it. To my select board, it is with great regret that I write to inform you that I will be leaving the position of town clerk on June 30th, 2019. The details of this retirement process I will make more specific in another letter, but here I must tell you that it's been a true gift to hold this position in Gill, and it has given me a relationship with a wonderful group of people that I could never have imagined would be an opportunity for me. I thank the town of Gill for electing me, and specifically Harriet Tidd for believing in me and encouraging me to step up. I am not stepping down from my position as assessor's clerk at this time. I would very much like to discuss the possibilities that I see in taking this action, meaning the retirement of the town clerk. But would like to discuss those possibilities off tape. I intend to do everything I can to make this transition as smooth as possible. Linda Hodson Mayo.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yeah,
It's a very hard one.
Yeah.
And, she mentions it's been a true gift to hold the position. I think it's also been a gift to the town that she's held it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's been wonderful.
And I also have to point out, because she brings up Harriet Tidd, it's amazing that Mrs. Tidd's been gone as long as she has and still has the impact in this town that she has. Yeah, I think Linda will be drastically missed. I know I have spoke to her prior to receiving this, and she does have some very good ideas that I'll leave for her to talk with you guys about to start with.
Oh, it's sad news.
It is.
So if you're inclined, a motion to accept would be in order. I quizzed her again today, just saying, is there any lingering doubts where you might not want it accepted? Nope. She said. But you
With
don't.
deep regret, I'll make the motion.
With deep regret, I'll second that motion. With deep regret, you'll ask if there's any further discussion.
Do I even have, what if I don't move this to a vote?
Tell Linda we'll get back to her. We don't know which day, but we'll get back to her. Just hang tight till we do.
Oh, Lindy, I'll be sorry to see you go. Happy that she's staying on in the assessor's office.
Yeah.
So, all right, any other further regrets? All right, hearing none. In favor? All in favor?
Aye.
Hard to do, isn't
Mhm.
it? Aye.
Aye.
This is not to reflect in any way on Linda, but just on the situation. She would like to discuss the possibilities with us that she sees in taking this action, but prefers to discuss them off tape, which I completely understand. And the only quandary to me a little bit is that we have the tape for two reasons. We had it for a number of years as audio tape for public record, and we, several years ago, went to the video so that we've got a more complete record. And part of that is to allay people's fears of work getting done behind the scenes. So that meetings can, I like the idea of meetings being televised so that
Yeah.
any deliberations that are done in the open. That doesn't mean that we need to have discussions about people in the open and we certainly should have a way of discussing with Linda and respecting her rights to privacy. I guess I just wanted to comment a little bit on
And I,
people being afraid in general of being on the tape, and that's a sad situation to me.
I think because I've had a conversation with Linda, I don't think it's a fear of being on tape.
No, I know
I
that.
think for Linda, I think there's very specific reasons, and as long as we don't discuss until our next meeting, whatever your conversation or mine have been, it's one of the big reasons why I wouldn't say anything about my conversation to speak of.
Right.
And I think Linda is well enough versed in open meeting law to not, well, Randy said, or well, you know what I mean? So,
That's why I said I didn't want this to be a
Yeah,
reflection on
right.
Linda. It's just that Linda's letter kind of brought
Mhm.
that up.
Yep.
Not directly related to her, but just in a much more obtuse way of,
Yep.
sometimes the camera's getting in the way for people.
but it's, minutes get in the way for some people, and,
Right.
you know.
Yep.
Facing three people get in the way for some people. Something's gonna get in the way of somebody.
Right.
And yeah, I've had other people come to me and say, I'd like to come ask the select board this, but I'm not doing it on camera.
That's what
You
I was
know,
getting at.
You know,
Right.
we meet on camera. Come ask us, or if you don't wanna ask us, send a letter into Ray and he'll get it to us. I mean,
Yep.
there's ways if you don't want to.
Right.
The camera doesn't bite. As a big guy, I can say it's okay that it adds 10 pounds. But it doesn't bite. It doesn't hurt. And, our camera operator does a great job, so.
And you started to say something, right?
no, between now and the next meeting on the 28th, I'll do research and have an answer then as far as what are the next step options.
Okay.
Certainly, we know Linda's retiring on the 30th. We know the town needs to have someone filling a town clerk role. It's among that short list of super important positions for the town. So I'll have some more answers for you then.
All right. We're ready to move on. Go to the fiscal year 20 highway products FERCog bid awards.
You've got the summary sheet. It's a 1.5 screen gravel to Eurovia, AKA Lane Construction. 1.5 wash stone gravel, Eurovia. 1.5 crushed stone. First award to Eurovia, second award to Mitchell Sand and Gravel. Riprap, first award Eurovia, second award Mitchell Sand and Gravel. For Chapter 90 paving, hot mix asphalt, Northeast Paving, which is yet another formerly AKA Lane. Chapter 90 paving, hot mix asphalt, handwork. Northeast Paving, Chapter 90 paving, tack coat. Northeast Paving, hot mix for parking lots. Northeast Paving, hot mix asphalt picked up. That's gonna be Northeast Paving as well. Cold planing and resurfacing, Northeast Paving, calcium chloride applied in place is Innovative Surface Solutions. And catch basin cleaning is JR Sweeping Service.
My only two questions are on the 1.5-inch crushed stone picked up and the riprap.
For,
The second award is lower than the first award?
for picked up bids, the town is able to take into consideration time and distance. And Mitchell's plant in Winchester is north of the center of Winchester. It's actually north of, quite a ways north of the center. And it, once you add in the extra drive time and the extra mileage, it's just not worth it.
Okay,
Motion?
so moved.
Second.
Any further discussion? If none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, if there's nothing else, we will end this portion of the meeting.